Happy Groundhog Day, traders. I'm sure you didn't want to hear that this morning, or some of you didn't want to hear that this morning. Or should I just say good morning, traders? This is Captain Jim James. Welcome to your daily brief. This week's been quite fruitful overall. I held some calls, and I think some of you did as well over the weekend. Some call FDs on the SPY. Those printed quite well. And then yesterday we had some puts that we bought. Or late morning, early afternoon. Those printed quite nicely as well. I hope you all took profit yesterday. And Tesla reigned supreme in the market, for at least for me and for some other traders. I hope you were all able to get profit off that yesterday as well. Though that Tesla did hit my price target around, I think it went up to 727, but right around 720, you should have been starting to collect profit or on your trades. And it did settle in slightly below the 720 mark yesterday. So looking forward to today. The SPY is starting to look very bearish, even though volume is dropping off. This is going to become a tough market to trade unless you are trading individual stocks with some volume in them. This could continue on the rest of the week, although I am going to anticipate some weakness leading up into Friday. But if you are a bear or a bull, there is a good chance that we trade inside of this zone right here, or from now until Friday, if not Monday. So be aware of that as you're trading. Now, we do have factory orders coming out today, and we do have some volatility that should be kicking in on the ADP payroll on I think that's on Wednesday. And we do also have unemployment numbers coming out, and continuing claims, and then unemployment numbers on Friday. So the volatility should pick up as we move through the week. I am expecting SPY to trade within the range of 435.97 and 438.92. We can snap some lines in here. Expect SPY to trade down today into close. If we peak up or even push up here, it's a great opportunity to grab more puts and to sell these tops. We could also bounce back up here, but maybe we bounce down, hit this, bounce back up, and then sell off into the close here. So my call for today is that we sell down to 437.78. We come back up and hit some resistance now at 439 or 438.92. And then we come back down and settle in at the close down here. If you are a bear, some of the price targets that you're looking for are going to be 434.34. I will be buying both of these dips if we get down here. Probably go in with in-the-money call spreads with 10 to 30% of my money over here, and then maybe with another 10 to 30% outside the money call spreads. These ones would be dated about a month out, and these ones down here dated 2 weeks out. And would also go in with weekly or daily FDs to ride this back up. Now down here, the bears are saying that we're going to sell the entire market down to 421.97. I don't see that happening at this time in the market. Possibly in September, we'll trade down to a previous support range, wherever we are up in here. But so for right now, this is where you should be targeting if you are a bear. If you are a bull, the only real hope that you have is that the Senate comes back and announces some news that is unknown, or these reports come back positive, or that we have some unknown news in the market, like infrastructure or the housing, the eviction moratorium is reinstated. So I'm bearish at this point on the SPY, although the timing it's slow going. It really is. And this could spike up today, so keep that in mind. Nasdaq is also turning bearish here. You can see this top resistance line is being respected. At this point, sell anything that touches here as we head down until we touch this line at 14.8. I think this is 14.800. I am this demand line right here. As long as this demand line keeps getting the bulls keep showing up, I can't say that we're going to sell off the Nasdaq. Although I am going to sell this down as we move forward. And if we do get a break at 14.800, start looking for below at, let's say, 14.480, and we'll split this in half. I don't think we'll get as low as 14.251. Call it 14.360. The only other thing that I would look at to hold up the Nasdaq would be the accumulation phase in Amazon. That could support the NDX and for another week, 2 weeks. That is possible. Moving on to the small caps, IWM, the Russell. We are range bound in the Russell. Let's call the top of the range somewhere around 223.43 and the bottom of the range somewhere around 215.74. My expected daily trading range today is that we do trade this bottom part of this range between 215 and 220. So 215's here, 220's here. We could possibly make a stab up here if ER reports are good, but the IWM is definitely range bound at this point. Now the IWM could sell off as we head towards end of week. Let's say they sell it off into the weekend on bad news. I would not hold puts into Monday on the IWM, as they might bring it back up to trade into to this trading range for more earnings reports next week. If they do sell it off, we might create a new trading channel down in here with this 215 or this 220 to 215 with dips down next week, and eventually work our way down for a market sell-off. Moving on to Tesla. If you were Tesla gang and you bought all of these dips down here, you're doing very well. We know that we had institutions selling down out of their position over time on Tesla. As of May 19th, we know that institutions stepped back in to rebuild their positions in Tesla, and it's been moving up since the 19th. We've gone up now, I want to say 12%. It is due for a slight pullback, and we also have some market conditions playing into Tesla as well. We hit our target yesterday at 720 and actually went all the way up to 727, I believe, and then settled back in that range that we talked about yesterday. I hope you were all able to take your profit and reassess where you'll make entry again. And I do see 3 buy-in points here. Let's put a couple support lines for Tesla traders and investors. I want to look for a support to somewhere down here at 682.46 and also at 652.68. Anything below this blue line, even if the market sells off, would be a buy for me, as I do think that Tesla continues to move up. Now that we've hit this 720 mark, my ultimate price target this month would be 751, maybe 748. Although now there are some trap buyers in this 720 area, this will become a minor resistance as we move forward. My overall outlook is for 800 over time, and heading towards end of the year, a possibility of 800 to 1,000. Hope you all have a great day for trading today. I do really appreciate the likes and subscribes on YouTube. It shows me that you guys are interested in the content that I'm putting out. And then I also mostly appreciate the interaction that you're all doing with me on Twitter during the daytime. I do appreciate that interaction, and you guys are giving me as much or a lot of information that helps me trade throughout the day as well. And I hope that community stays strong on Twitter. I will see you out there today.